Hi, I'm Alex Bell. I'm Director of Portland Education in London, England, and I'm delighted to be speaking at Adept. I'm speaking about global connections in education, innovation, and youth voice. Now, why is that important to me? I grew up as a young boy on a beach in the far southwest of England, far from anybody, before the internet, if you can imagine that. And so connection became really important to me. It became really important to my friends. It took me about 30 minutes to cycle to see any of my friends. So I've always believed in the power of collective activation, collective responsibility, and for people getting together. Now, through my career, I've been an educator for 35 years. I've been a school leader, and now I'm a coach on innovation and school leadership in the UK and all over the world. Now, for me, there's something really powerful about people getting together. So about 3 years ago, I put together an innovation on youth voice called X-Talks, xtalks.org. Now, we started it in Mzuzu, Malawi, because that was a place which didn't feel like young people's voices were being heard, or perhaps if they were being heard, they were being heard as victims. Now, we wanted to redress that. We think that actually everybody, every young person has a story to tell. And at X Talks, we believe it's really important that the world hears that. So we set up X Talks. Here's a promo film I want to show you to tell you more about it.
One year ago, I gave a talk at my school in front of everyone. It was about tomato, changed my life, and it was watched by 21 other countries. I knew that it can be through this emotional talk that I can make a change. My name is Trines Gondwe. I'm from Mzuzu, Malawi. This is Kwitu Sibo and Kwitu Kitchen. I remember when I first came here, I was really small. I was 7 years old. Kwitu has fed me, has educated me. The money from the tomato has also a great impact on the activities which happen here. It was through Kwitu that I got a scholarship to study at Mzuzu International Academy. I never knew I would go this far, but here I am because of Kwitu. It was last year when I heard about Mzuzu Talks Work Lessons, and when my principal talked to me and asked me if I can be one of the guys doing the talk, I was very excited at first. I found it very difficult to talk about my life to the audience because I was kind of ashamed of myself, people knowing about who I am. I felt really great after I did my talk because I thought that my talk can mean something to someone. It's about giving the message to people and see how you can change things for the better.
These were young people who'd never spoken publicly before, and we managed to get their talks, their words out to 21 countries. And the response from people all over the world was really, really phenomenal. So this year we've put together X Talks World Listens. It's an opportunity for any young people in any part of the world that don't have regular, reliable access to the internet to have their stories heard.
It's really nice to see other guys who are doing the talk this year, and just through the week I've seen that it has changed them.
Move it up. Move it up. Right there.
It gave them courage, like they knew that you can achieve something as long as you believe in yourself. I think other people should do the X Talks because doing the talk made me realize that it's about being yourself. It feels great to have so many people around the world listen to my story. It has told me that wherever you're from and whatever happened to your past and how hard that thing was to you, as long as you have that courage, you can achieve something.
In our country will be a path for your children.
I'm happy because I made it.
I feel so excited that now that I've actually done it, I feel more confident than I was before. Oh, it's such a relief.
After the talk, here I am, feeling excited, feeling proud that I did it.
It's an amazing feeling and a great way for the young to get their voices out.
I'm this brave person. I just need that push.
Zuzu talks, word listens.
So that's X Talks. We were delighted when we were selected by the Global Innovation Hub 100.org to be one of the top 100 education innovations in the world for 2020. And we are delighted that just a few weeks ago in Helsinki at their conference online, we were selected as another top 100 education innovations for 2021. Now, what does this mean for you? This means for you that you must know young people in your communities who have something that they want to share with the world, a lived, authentic experience, which perhaps may be very ordinary to them, may be very commonplace in their community, but absolutely fascinating and educational for others around the world. And that's exactly what we did. We've had young people from Malawi, from Barbados, from Colombia, from Costa Rica, all over the world sharing their stories, 5 to 7 minutes long, recorded on a phone or however they want to, and we will share it. Now, the next thing that I want to share with you is that from X Talks, with young people talking about their experiences, lockdown happened this year with COVID-19. There were a lot of young people online in their homes, quite isolated. They couldn't get out of their homes. They couldn't see their friends. It reminded me of my own childhood way back in Cornwall on the beach away from everybody. So we set up something called linkonlinelearners.org. Linkonlinelearners.org is a way that young people can connect with others in their homes, sharing their lives, chatting, and then leading to some other things there. So I just want to share my screen again. Here we are. And Link Online Learners is one click, one link, one world. It's young people meeting once a week. We meet in 4 time zones every Tuesday. We have children from over 35 countries. We'd love children from your community to join if they wish to. And it can be something as simple as a chat to combat loneliness, or it can be something as profound as a campaign. I said before at the beginning of my talk that we've had Greta Thunberg, who just through her own resourcefulness, through her own tenacity, she gathered a whole movement of young people to tackle climate change, a problem created by older people much older than her, and perhaps we should say much wiser, but perhaps they're not so wise. Also the Parklands kids, the kids after the the innocent murder of young children in their school. They got together and said, enough is enough. We must do something about that. So that's what we do with Link Online Learners. We have young people creating things. They've got a podcast, they've got a band, they interview each other. We speak at many conferences around the world. So again, I'd love to invite you and your community to join Link Online Learners. So that's it. 2 examples of ways that young people can have their voices heard, young people can collaborate and make education something which doesn't just happen in school in one part of the world. It happens online with interactions just like this, with communities that build across nations, across borders. So thank you so much for inviting me to speak at the ADEPT conference and festival. My name is Alex Bell, Director of Portland Education, and please do look out and engage with X Talks and with Link Online Learners. Thanks so much.